to do with the fat burning is your mitochondria, and your muscle cells have extremely high volumes of mitochondria. So the more muscle you have, even when you're sleeping, you're going to be burning fat even if you don't want to. So we don't only going to be using this breathing out technique to get the fat off, but you know that the mitochondria is the one that's making this process possible, and building muscle gonna help us get there even quicker. So more muscle equals more mitochondria, which means more fat getting oxidized or more fat getting burned. And in reality, your muscle is a machine that even when you're sitting down, even when you're sleeping, is going to be helping you out burn that fat. So we're gonna build a program that's going to specifically help you build that muscle that's gonna burn the fat ultimately by utilizing the powerhouse of the cell, the mitochondria. All right, so when I was doing the research for this video, I spoke to some colleagues about my program and what it was about, and one of them mentioned the Zone 2 cardio. And I just wanna cover my bases. If one of you guys are wondering, why am I not adding this Zone 2 cardio or this fat burning zone influencers some people talk about online? It is because the evidence for this is very weak. If you do the exercises, if you do cardio in the fat burning zone, your metabolism is going to make up in another way. What does this mean? If your body sees that from 5 to 6 p.m., you're burning way too many calories, your metabolism is literally going to use less calories in another time of the day to regulate itself. So what matters is how many calories you burn per week, long term, and how many calories you consume per week, long term. And once you add this and you balance this, that's what's going to decide if you lose or gain weight. That's why we're going to leave it out for this program. We're not using it. It doesn't have enough evidence for me to justify for you to be able to trust that this workout is going to help you out and obviously get you those results, get your transformation as soon as possible. All right, so this is the moment when we start. So grab your pen and pencil and let's build the workout and the 4-week transformation program for you. Week 1, we're going to be working on foundation. We're gonna wake up that fat burning system that you've been sleeping for a while because of your lifestyle and because of the things you've been eating. It doesn't really matter. The point is that we have to take accountability from now on, and this is the moment that you made the decision. You're watching this video, you know what to do. You have to start tomorrow or today. I don't know what time you're watching this. All right, so this is how it's gonna work out. I'm doing it from Monday to Sunday. You can start it from Sunday to Monday. It doesn't really matter. It's just a 7-day circuit. The first one is Monday. This is where we're going to do heavy resistance, that full body compounds, those progressive overload, that 4x10. This is where we're gonna do all those kind of exercises to wake up that muscle, try to break it down, and later on grow them so we get more mitochondria, meaning your fat is gonna burn even when you're sleeping. On Tuesdays, we're going to use what is called a HIIT workout. And it's basically a circuit where you're going to be doing squats, push-ups, all of that. That really fat burning workouts in a circuit, 8 rounds, 30 seconds, really hard, with 90 seconds going easy. Those HIIT workouts, you can look it up on ChatGPT. I'm making another video about it. But that's basically what you're doing on the second day. That's what's gonna get you to pen, breathe really hard, get that cardiovascular system going for you to be able to get rid of that fat, put it into the air as carbon dioxide and more when you breathe out. On Wednesdays, we're going to do movement, but it's gonna be a light walk, 20 to 30 minutes. If you wanna add an incline, even better. And we do not wanna go too hard on week 1. I know you're gonna wanna go really hard, but this is just to get your body used to the new movement or the new normal that's going to become your active self. It's gonna be the week where we lay the foundation, so make sure you take rest in between and you do a light work. This is extremely important. Just get your steps in, 10,000, 8 to 10,000 if you can. It's pretty much all I want you to do. On Thursday, again, heavy resistance, but different movements. If you decide to work your full body workout on both days, it really doesn't matter. As long as you do different movements to get your body working out, doing these different kind of movements, hit those little muscles that we don't hit when we do a specific movement, stabilize muscles. All right, so on Friday, which is the 4th day, you're going to be doing a HIIT workout again. 8 rounds, 30 seconds hard, 90 second easy. You can find all of these on ChatGPT, try and build it for you. If not, we can see another options in the end of the video. On Saturdays, we're going to be doing a movement walk. This is going to be a hard walk, meaning 40 minutes walking. You're not gonna be doing anything on Sunday, so you wanna make sure that you get your steps in today. 8 to 10,000 steps, you're gonna be fine. On Sunday, we're gonna rest to get that mitochondrial biogenesis, which means this is when your cells are gonna be building themselves to build more mitochondria because they're gonna realize that we need more energy. We need to burn more fat. That's how we do it. You're gonna be doing all of this, getting a caloric deficit 300 to 400 at the beginning. If you wanna go 500, it's totally fine. That's what I do. And you're gonna be making sure you get your protein in, 1 gram of protein per body weight. Now, what is the goal of all this? This is the little science that I'm gonna add in. This is all I'm adding, I promise you. We're doing all this so we can upregulate your hormone sensitivity lipase. I talked about the tool that we use to pop the balloon, to pop those fat cells that we want to burn, which is basically with an enzyme. That's what we use to cut it through. It has a whole scientific problem, but that's a whole nother topic. The point is that this is a tool we use to cut into the cells so we can get that fat out and burn it. And this specific workout foundation is how we're gonna get those to upregulate, so we get more of them and start busting down